Oh,
That's right, he
to
did
use
say
his
that.
words. So
He did say that.
yeah, we really appreciate that, and we hope we're for a really good game. Yeah, they're great guys, so it's not like we're in a. It's sort of like a standoff thingy going on, but we like the guys a lot. We play them as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we could tell when we tuned in earlier and kind of spied on you when you were scrimming. It's not so much these hard enemies going face to face like IDGAF versus Team FaZe over here. Or Team Raw. It's more like buddies playing face to face over here, and yeah, you had that drama behind you. But hey, that was Thug, that was Nakchi over there. That's all in the past, and now you're moving on through group number 2. Now, if you guys win this thing, there's a good chance that you are at least going to make it to the consolation bracket over here. Are you excited about that? You think your chances are good?
I think our chances are okay. Like it's just gonna come down to like what Merle said as well. It's gonna come down to like single rounds. It's not gonna be the whole match, which is gonna be decided by one team. It's just gonna be like we have to pick rounds somewhere, and if we pick them, we might end up in the consolation. That would be great. We'd love to. We'd love to play more games, but we're just gonna see this match, and then we're gonna go look beyond that. What's gonna happen there?
Yep.
I have to say one thing though. I think you're in the consolation no matter what. It just depends whether
Is
you're
it like
seeded as a
everyone-
higher team. Yeah. So if you're
Like all
third,
the
you'll
third
be
and
like
fourth.
a higher. Yeah, all the third and fourth will play against each other. So you're in consolation no matter what, but it'll be where you're
that's a
seeded.
win already.
So we'll take that victory.
all right. Well, there you have it. Thank you very much, R2, for giving us your insight and helping us kill some time. Appreciate that.
And I want to thank you guys in advance for casting us again.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We're excited about this one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Absolutely.
Cool. We'll see you in game
Well,
here in a bit.
thanks. We'll talk to you later. See you in game. Good luck.
Yeah. I'm gonna go scream at my teammates now because we have to win. So see you guys later.
Okay, scream away.
Motivate them.
See ya. That was D2 or D.
Detu?
So,
Deto?
Gentlemen Esports right there, team captain over there, getting ready for the big game. You heard right there, we're in a little bit of a delay right here. I guess Punky's got some real life issues going on, and once she is all ready and ironed out, we'll be ready to go. I don't know, there may be a sub for her. I'm not sure.
We'll go back to
But that's okay.
Warwitch TV here on Skype. We got a little time to kill, so if you want to give us a call, there it is. At it, Sabo will answer the call. You'll be able to talk with us. We'll banter with you about Wolf. Whatever you want to talk about here as well. So there it is. Give us a ring if you'd like. We have a little more time to kill. And we do have a question in channel that you briefly answered, Sabo. From Arblon. It says, Sabo and Warwitch, would you guys ever consider casting a newer competitive FPS? And a follow-up question, do you think there will ever be a newer game released with the quality of RTCW? To answer the first, absolutely. For me, it's been kind of a struggle. I have a hard time. It's just hard to find a game that really speaks to me enough that I want to devote the time that it takes to commentate on it. And because it really does take a lot of energy, a lot of time, and a lot of effort to integrate yourself into the community of a game, to win their trust, and then to study the game, to surround yourself with people who also know what they're doing, and to put on a show and a production. It's tough. So I've been sort of waiting for what that game is. I still don't know what my future holds for that. So Wolf has been a very nice sanctuary in terms of that. I know, Sabo, you have kind of your eyes on Counter-Strike, and I was thinking what might be fun for me, because I have a kind of a flair that I enjoy. I love hosting. I thought it would be fun. Maybe we could do it on Shoutcast Collective to run the cameras and to do what I'm doing here, to be the host, and then let you guys shoutcast the game. We'll talk more about that because we got a phone call. Cool.
All right. And I think it's DTS calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Who is this?
Hello.
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's going on?
I thought I'd call and just say not to believe the G-Men's propaganda.
That's right. What's
DTS,
up, my friend?
I'm joking.
DTS of the Gstars is calling in. DTS, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I thought I'd just come and say hello. I ain't been on the stream in a while.
No.
And I've never used Skype. I've never used Skype before, so I thought
Why not?
Great.
thought I'd see if I could get it to work because I'm technologically incompetent.
Okay. Aren't we all?
That's pretty much it. I have no pearls of wisdom. That was it. Just don't believe G-men and their lies.
Okay. We will not believe
You can
them
trust,
and their lies.
You can trust the Swaffler. He knows what he's talking about. And also, I just hope there's not going to be too many bad feelings when we win tonight. I don't want Adito gets very upset when he loses games, and I don't want him to get too upset because I know he can kind of get quite down about things for days afterwards.
All right.
That's pretty much it. I should probably hang up now. That was a useless phone call.
Are you ready
I'm
with the
going to
Panzer?
for base. There's going to be basement penetration like you've never seen before.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. You messaged me earlier. You're rocking the Panzer over here. Are you ready, or are you going to self-annihilate yourself again?
I'm going to self-annihilate myself again, but I'm going to try not to scream like a girl during it.
Okay. See, that's the best part. That's why we tune into War Room, just to hear you scream, DPS.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I'm practicing my deep voice so I don't sound like a girl.
Oh, okay. So you say "ah" instead of screaming like a girl. Okay, that'll work.
Yeah, it'll be more like ah.
Or kind of like the last time we did this and Voice sniped his teammate. Oh, that was a great moment.
I did see that. I really liked that. Actually,
That was
I've just
great.
been told on TeamSpeak we have 6 as well, so I've got to go. I've got to log off now and go
right.
ruin Adito's evening. So I'll catch you all soon, I'm sure.
DTS, thank you, my friend.
Later,
Good luck
alligators.
tonight.
See ya.
What a character, Merlin. DTS is a funny guy, huh?
Sometimes
Sometimes.
I like to hear him scream. That's it. The scream that you did before was great.
Yeah. I'm in server, and Howard, let's take a look here. Let's head back and take a look at the rosters for Gstars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I better connect myself, see what's going on.
Gentlemen have all 6, so we are really not that far out
Very nice.
from match start. Back to
Okay,
our
I'm just now joining up myself.
back to the question that was poised earlier. The first part is, yes, we're looking for something modern, something new that we can transition into. Dirty Bomb was possibly on the table. Still uncertain about that. Counter-Strike Go, maybe a question mark for Sabo. Who knows? But I have faith that something will happen. For me, a game has got to have a theme, and it has to speak to me. I love World War II. I love Axis versus Allies. So this Return to Castle Wolfenstein was always a great fit. Call of Duty 2, same thing. Kind of thought it might be fun to go back and try to find that community and to do some of their games again. Who knows? Tribes. We talk about that a lot, but these are all games way, way, way in the distant past. Now, for the second part of your question, will any other game capture the same spirit and feel as Wolf? I guess that's just a matter of opinion.
Well, I think absolutely. There's always new games coming out. The technology, the communities are changing, so it's always going to feel a little bit different. But yeah, naturally, you're going to have other games that are huge that capture the same sort of momentum over there. One would argue that right now, those games do exist right at the moment for first-person shooters. There's a huge competitive community surrounding CS:GO. It's kind of the thing. I just started playing it myself, and I see it. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's different from Wolfenstein, but I like it, and I see the appeal behind it. If you like the more top-down sort of thing, obviously StarCraft 2 is huge. So is League of Legends. Personally, I don't quite get those games, but yeah, they've captured a lot of excitement. They've been able to hold the interest of huge audiences. I mean, you just look at Twitch TV and look at these huge numbers of people watching these games over here. It happens. It just kind of depends on what sort of game speaks to you and also what game speaks to us. Because, as Warwick said, it's a tremendous amount of work to do this sort of stuff. Yeah, anybody can just start a channel. But if you really want to make a huge production of it and invest yourself in the community and understanding the stats and the who's who, it's a lot of work. And if you're not really enjoying it like we're doing right here with Return to Castle Wolfenstein, it's not going to last. It's not going to work.
Right. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, that being said, hope that answers your question.
Oh,
Someone asking
is
about...
a knife fight going on?
Well, I'm here. Looks like we might be just moments away from the knife fight. And somebody was asking DT Schwaffle, are you not doing our
like
team
that.
speak? That's from Gstars, so I don't know if you have their team speak locked in or not, but I guess they don't see it.
I thought so. Let's see, who is this? This is Gstars?
Yes.
Let me take a look. Yeah, Lasher, Neo, Strango, Psy. That sure looks like the Gstars to me. I'm sitting in their channel right now.
Looks like we are... Merlin, are we going to be doing a knife fight here in just a moment?
It looks like they're gearing up to do it.
Sabo, why don't you explain again how the knife fight works and the importance for the Aces Alliance Cup?
All right, as we gear up for the knife fight right here, instead of flipping a coin like usual, we do a knife fight between two representatives from each team. So you toss a grenade. When the grenade explodes, you're going to have a knife fight. The winner of the knife fight is going to get first choice on map elimination. This is how we choose the two maps that are going to be played tonight. One team removes a map from the pool, then the next team removes a map. It's a strategic process. You want to deny the opponents the maps that they are best at. You'd rather play on the maps that you're best at, and
well, sound the alarm here,
serious
Sabo.
business.
It looks like we're just about ready. Strengo versus Adetu, and I've got to lock on Strengo right now. Knife is out. Adetu is ready. Strengo saying, "Come at me, brother." Here we go. Battle underway. Battle of the knives. The night of the long knives here in Wolf.
Nice.
Stabbity, stabbity.
Strengo
down to 35. Adetu at 35 himself. Very even, very close. But there you have it. Strengo stabbed to death, and Adetu gets the kill.
So, Gstars
Finished it with the face stab as well.
Oh,
nice. Gstars win the knife fight right there. So first choice goes to the Gstars. They can choose to defer it if they like. That's sometimes preferable because if you defer, that gives your team the very final choice of elimination. So you choose out of the remaining three maps which ones are going to be played on. Let me just mark this. Gstars win knife. All right, and now the map elimination begins.
the teams are beginning to filter onto their respective, or the rosters rather, are beginning to assign themselves to their respective teams. Thank you. Took me a while to work that out.
Talking is difficult.
It is. And Playa in server, your Asus Cup admin this evening. Big shout out to him. Beach, or Base Beach, Frost, Ice Village, and Assault. So let the map elimination begin. Hi, Victor. Take 6. Welcome.
All right, watching carefully to see what the first elimination is going to be. Gstars won the knife fight naturally, so
Gstars lost the knife fight.
or yeah, rather gentle.
Denton
man.
won. Yes.
Playa for Asus, reminding the gentlemen that they can decide who gets to eliminate first. And Wart, I'm going to toss this over to you because I see my team speak was dropped.
Okay. Beach. Okay, G-Stars Strango. Looks like they've deferred. Is that correct, Merlin?
Yeah, they deferred.
Deferred over.
And they moved Beach first. I think they did Beach first last time.
So Beach
And we
is
see
gone.
Village drop pretty quick as well from gMen. That was a really quick elimination, so they were pretty intent on removing Village, obviously.
Leaves us with Frost, Ice, Assault,
I think we'll
and
see.
Base.
I think we'll see Assault Base get removed now. I would be very surprised if we didn't. Frost, Ice are probably the most enemy territory friendly maps.
Right.
So it's up to G-Stars if they want to throw a wrench in the in the works, as it were, and remove ice or frost. They're thinking about it.
Just imagine right now the discussion in the war room. As they decide.
Oh, they have.
Frost is out. Very interesting. So.
I think we'll see Assault go because base is played in ET. So.
Nice Panzer. Ice, base, and Assault remain. So 1 map away here from elimination, and we will have our 2 maps for the night for our epic rematch. As we go back in time, week 2, I believe, and there goes Assault. You were right, Merlin. So
all right,
we are going to see base and ice. It looks like that is a really strange combo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Couldn't be more different.
Surprised the base, for sure. Surprised the base. I think it was Gstars' intention to try and they weren't very good on Frost when they played before against these guys, and
they did get a point on ice, so this is very good for the Gstars right here. I mean, they were able to get a point when they had NACG on board cheating for national owners, so it stands to reason that they ought to do pretty good this time around on ice. Looks like, guys, that ice is going to be the first map we play on over here. If you're just joining us, we're gearing up for action. It's Gentleman Esports rematched against the Gstars. Maps tonight are going to be ice, and interestingly enough, it's going to be base. And we're going into week number 2. It's a delayed match for the Asus Alliance Cup, our last game of the year right here on Warwitch TV. Waiting on teams to ready up.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I know it was sort of a long delay. We appreciate the phone calls as well from Adetu and DTS. And urge you guys in the future to go out and buy microphones. I don't believe you. Zero Men Channel from KIH. Always a pleasure. Dito changing his name and channel phonetically to make it nice and easy for me to get his name right. Dito. Cross your fingers. For the past 2 weeks, we've had an almost lag-free experience. My settings haven't really changed. You know, things have been pretty smooth. So I know that on my end, things have been awesome. But on the end of Twitch, it's been questionable. But for the past couple weeks, people haven't had really many complaints. So good. Glad you guys are able to connect and enjoy. There's a hailing in channel as well. So we have all of our traditional viewers. TK Pow, I think, came in actually earlier. I meant to say hello to him. So welcome, my friend. Find a seat. As we are gearing up for MP Ice and MP Base. And Ice will be first. And your gMen, Gentleman Esports, Crab, Latin, Adetu, Punky, Enigma, and Azure will be on the Axis push versus Gstars, Strango, Neo, Psy, Zai. How do you pronounce that one, Merlin? Reshal? Resal?
I think they're all PSY effectively Psy, and then XEIIOO is the same as Zio.
Okay.
And then they've got another player that isn't playing, which is XAI, another Zai. Great stuff.
I suspect a trap. Come on, that's a shoutcaster nightmare. And then, of course, DTS.
The question is, who is REHSA, or Resal? Who is that? He's not on the official roster over here.
Yeah, that is Lasher, spelling his name backwards.
Lasher. Oh, look at this guy. It's a clown.
Come on, Lasher. It is Lasher.
And that is the sub we were talking about earlier.
All right. Got it. Okay, Lasher's a good guy. I should have realized that. But again, the trolling of us continues. Let's hop in server and spell our names backwards. That'll be fun.
All right. We're still waiting on a few players to ready up over here. We've connected 2 European teams going toe-to-toe tonight. It's a really big game over here for Gstars especially. If they can get a win, like I said, they are in a good position to actually make it into the playoffs here, pending their Unity match, which is also a delayed matchup. I don't know if we'll cover it on the stream or not, but it will be happening soon. Pings are about as level as you can hope. They averages 44 and 48.
Very nice.
Keep your eye on Latin, though. Look at this guy, Latin. He's pinging around 29. That's about as good as it gets in Return to Castle Wolfenstein. So, Gentleman Esports, Latin's going to be doing really good. And if he's good with a sniper rifle or any kind of hit-scan weapon, that could make an incremental difference right here for him, Warwich, tonight.
A quick shout-out to Only HFA for hitting the follow button as we are just moments away waiting on one. And to gear up to gear up for this epic matchup. Very fun. Gentlemen Esports, formerly national owners of Versus the Gstars here on MP Ice. Taking you all the way back to QuakeCon 2002. Just waiting to sound the alarm. Good luck, have fun being exchanged.
Well, looks like the game is going to be underway in any moment right now. The only person left to ready up is going to be Crab for the Gentleman Esports. Good news. We were curious about who the Panzer was going to be for Gentleman Esports. Based on what I see in warm-up over here, Enigma is rocking the Panzer, practicing a few shots. So, yeah, Enigma is going to be the Panzer over there. We know he only just started practicing the position a little while ago. So this is definitely a guy to watch. Warwich, it's just about time to go.
All right, you guys are here. Welcome to the action tonight. Return to Castle Wolfenstein Monday. Gstars struggling to get out of spawn. Here come the gMen. So double G action as the Axis take on the Allies on MP Ice. Here's the Detsu team captain bounding forward. Sabo on the call. Let's do it. Rolling in to South Hall.
All right, watching Enigma right there. His first shot did nothing. Firing into the war room over here. Gstars full complement. Flooding out into the tunnels, and you're going to see the first massive firefight. Looks like Axis forces of Gentleman Esports did a really good job of taking the tunnels. They've already got the dynamite planted, and Enigma is camping as the Panzer. He's camping out here by the service tunnel. Merlinator, what did you see?
I saw Zio do a nice two-man kill to hold off South, and they grab the flag. It's just Lasher alive, 2 health. That's all he needed. He only needed 2 health. He grabbed it though. Yeah, he got in time. But Zio got a 2-man kill on South, revived his teammates, and DTS just fired a Panzer right down South Halls and just obliterated his teammate. Fortunately, didn't cost them.
The gMen now are
what was that? What was
making
that?
Their next push. Here's Enigma, going to open up to clear the way. Long-range Panzer does not find its mark. On point.
Another team kill right there. Zio killing Lasher. As the Gentleman Esports rush down the service hallways. Oh my god, Latin medic was standing there. Syringe in hand, he had 2 revives ready to go, but a grenade took out both of those downed teammates. Latin looks like he's all alone, going to get himself into a 2-on-1. I really don't think he can survive. Wow, actually,
trying,
nice.
Though.
Whips out the pistol, takes out 2 guys.
Up,
bam!
Like
he's got a little more backup.
Pistol out, just desperately trying to kill the medic and soldier combination. But the soldier gets back on his feet and says, you know what, Panzerfaust, hello. Beats pistol every time. Rock, paper, scissors, Panzerfaust always wins.
Lizard spot.
With Strango.
Well,
Gstars Allies defense. So far, here's Sabo, a very good job of holding that forward flag and holding back the Axis push.
Yeah, they're doing a fantastic job over here. We almost had a flag grab. That was Strango stopping... who was this? I can't even see him anymore. Strango stopped somebody for the Axis offense of Gentleman Esports. The flag was not grabbed at all. Take a look at what's going on now. We got 15 seconds on the old respawn timer. That's not particularly useful for these guys unless they can make their way into the flag. Looks like they're taking the back way. 4 seconds to a respawn, not going to happen. Enigma whips the Panzer out, sneaks around the corner, peeks. Doesn't see anybody, not going to connect. He's going to continue hiding, camping in the tunnels. And I think the game plan over here is to have Gentleman Esports go ahead and respawn with Enigma on the inside. Nope, somebody spots him.
Yeah, he waited a little bit too long. Ooh, Latin. Dangerous in the hallways. Narrowly avoiding a Panzer, leaps over it slow motion style, but then it's finally cut down.
Oh, here comes here. Oh, man. There's... Latin in a firefight with Lasher over there. They had a really good chance of getting the flag. The spawn timer was down to about 2 seconds. Looked like Lasher's backup for Gentleman Esports lunged at the flag and was killed right there on the pole. Had he touched it, you could have seen a full tap out, full respawn right there. That would have been a big momentum game changer for Gentleman Esports, but it didn't happen. Punky, she comes in, grabs the flag, lots of explosions, including a Panzer.
There's
Here
the
it is.
grab.
They got the flag
Okay.
on the spawn.
All right, Merlin, here we go. A little forward momentum finally, right?
Yeah, really nice. They got flag 1 second before the spawn. They got Neo out on full, and they've got a south push and a north push coming at the same time. And they're getting kills. They're getting kills. This is what they need. There's only one
Very
alive
nice
at the.
split.
Yeah, very nice.
DTS opens up, takes down Enigma, so Panzer on Panzer. Very nice.
Oh, they got this. Look at this. Adito climbing
now.
the stairs, hand
go.
over hand. Medic
He's got
grabs
it.
the dock straight down. No, no, backs up.
Got stuck.
Yeah, I got stuck too. We
Look
both
at
got
this.
stuck, taking shots. Behind the door,
That's all right. He's a medic. Plenty of packs. He's going to take his time.
drop in a grenade.
Look at this.
We'll stay with him here in third for a moment. He is
The
quick.
game plan is to wait for backup. And here it comes.
Down he goes.
Here's Enigma coming up the bell tower. Oh, a D2 drops down. Look at this. Through the service hallways. Over
And
there.
R2 is off to the races now. Merlin, how's it looking?
This looks good. This looks good. He's been very defensive though, waiting for teammates that could slow him down. He's only got 2 bullets in his gun. Alright, looks clear. Unless there's someone sneakily
Anything
waiting
could
in
happen.
ambush.
Racing home. Let your teammate go in first.
Oh,
No,
he's
Brent
got
charges in, shut down, and picked up just in time.
He's still got it. He's still got it. Oh my! What just
Critical
happened?
mistake from
What just
Adetu
happened?
saves
That
the
was
day, though Azure picks it up from his body and
Wow.
saves the day. He should have let his teammate Sabo go in first. Instead, takes the shot. Gun down, Azure picks it up, saves the day, and gets the time. Let's take a look here at the scores for you. And the time. Time of
Wow, Sai was
5:32.
sneaky. I don't think anybody even expected him to be standing over there. Sai, he should really have been able to body block that and return the documents. I do not understand how it didn't happen, how it didn't work out for Gstars over there. But yeah, 5-3-2. Amazing.
Merlin, that was a stroke of luck for R2 right there. That
Well-
was a stroke of luck.
I saw the guy kill him in the doorway. I was like, oh well, he got the return. Well
It's
played.
over.
And then the guy had it. And I was like, the other guy had it. And it just, I really did not know what happened at all. Then. Like he went to revive his teammate instead of going to like take the objective in as well. I don't think he realised he had it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, CKY
Wow, that was
channel
pretty
saying,
amazing.
what the hell was that? Why did he stop for the revive? I think you're right. I don't think he knew. I think it was pretty much
Yeah.
assumed at that point, say, well, crap, we made
Yeah.
a mistake. It got... Wait,
was over.
wait, we have it. Because I was about to
Yeah,
start
I thought-
shouting about how the documents got returned and, oh, what a critical mistake, but nope.
I thought it was all over
save.
too. I'm looking
Azure
at
for the save.
I'm looking at the top shots over here. Interesting note on top shots. Gstars almost dominate the right hand side. The only thing gMen are dominating on over there is Luger kills. That's going to be Enigma, Panzerman, and the MP40, which is not at all surprising because they were Axis forces. They are the only ones that are spawning with MP40s. Other than that, Gstars on fire over here. So yeah, this is going to be a super close match, but
Yep.
already we're seeing Gentleman Esports fall slightly behind the G-Stars as we prepare to go into the second half.
All right, well,
of round number one.
Gstars
Time to beat
featuring
532.
DTS on Panzer are going to be making the charge, trying to beat that time of 5:32. And guess what, Sabo? Always entertaining in the war room. Let's take a listen to DTS and friends for the Gstars right now.
Svengo, I go with you. I'm so south.
8 seconds, go on the flag straight away.
And I'm not
Get in
soaked
there.
yet.
Try and touch the flag straight away.
Enjoy.
Don't block.
Take a listen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful Panzer.
We are full. Watch out.
One flag room.
There it is.
Nice.
Flag room is pretty clear.
Very, moving very quick. Precise. Oh,
Push down.
Crab.
Oh,
Take a look at that. Hi, Crab. Shazam.
And
Watch
eight.
out.
Nate, watch it.
Nate.
Get this spawn guard.
Going for plant.
Yeah, I'll stay with you in plant.
Blanc and channel bros before
I'll
dogs.
stay
am I right?
on south.
It's
Hang back
spawned,
for
Yeah, they've spawned. There's at least one near hill.
Yeah, one on the hill. It's punky.
Oh, I need a medic at north.
Defend flag.
Hold flag, hold it.
2, 3 in north,
Yeah.
3 in north.
Lieutenant coming to flag from north.
She-woman Punky on the
And a
hill.
medic.
Yeah, 3 of them pushing from north.
Get him, Punky.
Watch out behind you as well.
6 out, 6 out.
Zero.
Here's the fight for the flag.
We sure they're spawned out 38.
One, go first. Don't bunch. Watch your
G-Stars
panzer.
holds it.
I got sides. Please.
Okay, let me go.
Ganze shot. Watch out for nades now.
Oh, crab right there again.
Guys, they'll do that. Guys, that's
Dangerous,
what they're going to do. Respawn. They'll shoot for a second and they'll
They
pull
got
back
flag.
and
They
just
got
throw
coming
loads.
from north.
They'll throw
Coming north.
loads of nades like that. So just watch that.
North.
They'll do it every time.
Nice.
Hold. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh fuck! It's not my panzer.
The flag was taken a second after
go
the
away.
respawn for
Come-
Axis.
Go away
Just
and go
spawn.
away. Go away from
medic.
Xail. Xail.
Time is running
Focus.
out. You can hear a little
No, go away
confusion.
north if you can. Go.
DTS mentioned something about a Panzer, so did he not spawn with
Back
it?
at
Is
8.
the question?
Don't have
I think it was just calling that
Still on them.
Enigma had fired.
Okay. Not sure what the
We're
confusion
forward
was
on.
there.
I'm up
Here's
top.
Neo. Neo's up top.
Go on, guys. Get those docks. Take
You
them
heard
north
the
if
call,
can.
you hear
Plan
DTS.
fast.
Here it
Ready
comes.
for sponsor.
Wait, hang tight. Takes out crab.
Oh,
Good shot.
medic.
All right,
Oh.
he's got it.
Is anyone on top? Jump north if you can. Drop in north.
They have flag.
Makes his way
Medic.
to
There's
the
one at flag.
firefight.
Don't go
Pass
first.
it
Go
on.
first.
Oh, watch out,
Got
watch
it.
out,
Yeah,
watch out,
take
watch
the
out,
other
watch
one.
out.
Leave
Shut
the
down!
box.
Wow!
Seriously.
Who got the kill on that one?
Guys, come on.
Wow.
We can do better than that. We had the docks there.
That was unfortunate.
Who got the kill on that
It looked
one?
like it was Punky. I think it was Punky. Maybe Latin.
The spawn's not right, by the way.
So
Yeah, it looks like Latin. Yep.
yeah.
I don't think it is.
Good job, Latin. Personal
One
salute.
is up.
We'll stay in war room
There's
here.
one at
We'll
wall.
zip it.
One at wall breach. We need to get the spawn now.
What's the spawn time for them?
Alright.
2 up.
Around that.
There's 1 up on south there, Strangle, watch it. I'm checking flag. I'll
Let
front
me go in
south.
front of you, Neil. It's on
You can go
The Strango
Strangle.
shoots
the
somebody's
Panzer.
hat
I'll
off.
hold south.
Take shot.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Now push.
Time is running short.
It's on the hill.
Here they come.
He's there.
Out the north tunnel.
Shop sign.
Nice.
One top.
Here they come.
There's a medic.
Behind your left shot.
Above you, Xail.
LT there.
Only falling
Neil
to my
falling to his death.
death. Medic a tail
Not
if
good.
possible.
Coming
Oh,
up on
is
the 1
yours
minute
doing a
warning.
fine job.
He's given.
Defensive flag.
And Crab shuts it down.
Zor here on
Just sitting up
defense.
top, just get
Our
some
ace
nice shots
spotlight on him.
Let's push the for flag. Man,
What the
GG.
fuck?
Oh man, we had a great chance there as well.
Really, this is going to be the last watch.
I think the
Yeah,
flag
good
was just
chance.
grabbed.
Come on.
Oh,
They got flag, so... And they got
don't
time
have
to set
time.
up. So it's over.
all right. Let's head out of war room, and we'll sound the 1 minute warning here in 8 seconds, and then we'll pass this over
Yeah,
to Merlin
you-
here
you-
between rounds. Here's the 1 minute warning coming up right now. Go ahead, Sabo. Take us home.
You heard G-Stars. The last word we heard in the war room was, "It's over." And that's about it. The whole team was killed out. Flag was grabbed, and that forced them to all respawn late at Helga's hut over here. It gave Gentleman Esports plenty of time to get set up at the front in the service hallways, and with less than a minute remaining, there's just absolutely no way that the G-Stars are going to be able to sit here and retake the flag, retake the forward base, and get the documents. They won't even touch it. Look at this. Beautiful Panzer. Enigma is starting to hit his stride with a 2-man Panzer with 20 seconds on the clock for Eliminator. It's just not going to work. Interestingly, the first point is going to Gentleman Esports. The question I put to you, Merle, is that a fluke with the 5:32 time over there, or are G-Stars in trouble?
G-Stars did very well for the first stage. We saw them holding the first stage for a long time, and then gMen just seemed to like run straight through pretty much. There was no north defense, there was no service defense. Adeto got up the spawn ladder, didn't get down straight away, but wasn't much resistance. His team did well to guard off and clear the path for him. So I would say it was well played by gMen. From what I saw of their defense as well, they seemed to rotate really nicely. They had an in-north defense when they needed an in-north defense, and when they needed an up-top defense, they all went up top. And that can be really hard to adjust to as an attacking team if a team has like multiple stages in their defense like that. And like you saw, I think Crabtree getting a 3 or 4 man kill in the inside ladder on long. So I mean, it was really nicely played. It could have gone either way. As we saw, Gstars nearly got away with it. So I think it's going to be like that in every single round.
Well, if Gstars can learn their lesson from what happened just there, Sabo, then they have a shot here of setting a time, because they are once again on the Axis push. And next round, no matter what happens here, we will dial in and take a listen. Next round, not this round, we'll take a listen next round to gMen Esports. So in the meantime, let's take it away. Sabo, on the call. Go.
I don't know if you saw that. Strango for Gstars was sitting here, tosses grenade. He almost blew himself up. I think he just missed on his strike. He's actually the engineer for the Gstars. Walks in, doesn't run into any resistance whatsoever, and gets the dynamite planted on the service hallway doors. Now you're going to see a firefight going on for control of the forward flag. The question is, where are gMen Esports? Oh, there they go. Lots of explosions. Look like they're all cleared out except for one. That's going to be Enigma. Soldier gets shut down. You're going to see DTS swaffling his way in to grab the forward spawn flag. You'll see a solid Axis respawn any second now in
this
the
is
flag
a very
room.
nice push.
Looked like there was a little bit of a lag bug for a second.
Oh my God, hello! Coming out, but Enigma is there. He says, hello, do not bunch up. You want to bunch up? 4-man kill, bam, bam, and Shazam. Eat Panzer, game over. Ow.
That could be really bad right here.
Don't bunch up
It's
in
all
front of
on.
the Panzer. Rule number 1, Merlin.
I saw that happening. I just saw them
There
all
goes the
group and I was
flag.
like, well, if he shoots the Panzer now, and I just heard, when you hear the Panzer just charging
ominous,
up, I was like, oh, this
the
is gonna be
ominous
bad.
whine is probably one of the greatest
Man.
sounds in game history.
Yeah.
That ominous powering up of the Panzerfaust, meaning that you are about to die. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was really, really bad. There was only one member left alive for the Gstars. They lost the flag. But interestingly, gMen Esports, they didn't move forward into the shipping hallways at all. They didn't get any kind of tunnel defense. And Gstars are able to easily take control of the flag, get the forward spawn. So huge play on the part of Enigma, but unfortunately, gMen Esports could not take advantage of any of that momentum that they could have had there. They lose the flag. Wow, look at this, though. Enigma on fire gets a 2-man kill as Gstars start pushing north through
he
the
really
service
is.
door. Can DTS return the favor?
He really is the player to watch. Massive firefight right here. Ultimately, though, Gstars are going to come out on top with some nice revivals. Slow-moving medic train. But here's a Dentu making revivals of his own.
Yeah, look at this Panzer accuracy right here. 300% Panzer accuracy for Enigma and 114%
We've got,
grenade
we've got
accuracy.
Lasher on
So
top,
the guys,
Got a lock, thank you much. There's
That's
Lasher.
They're going to run into Crab.
Shut down, Crab
Yeah,
got
Crab
him.
shuts him down. Yeah, they rotate really well. Like, you've got Azure and Crab who go straight on top. The second anyone gets through, they know they have to go on top. This is really nice play from gMen in terms of just going where they're needed rather than going to their position every time. Which can be hard to do. It's hard to. You have to have good comms for that. So I guess we'll hear that in the next round.
watch Strango here for the Gstars. I think he's all alone doing a one-man sort of thing on the south side. Problem is, he was spotted with some firefight. He's going to be a lieutenant. Gstars, Strango drops the air raid right here at the forward spawn. Is it going to take anybody out? No, I don't think so. Where did he go?
Yeah, they
he
see
climbs up the ladder, disappears. Zeo's, though. Gstars, Zeo, medic. He's up top, quiet, dodges a grenade. Here comes two people. Crab and Azure.
Oh!
Ladder disadvantage,
Very
shuts him
nice
down.
And
Zeo
there's the grab.
with the objective.
Racing it home,
One
the
can help
leap
it.
of faith can't get it done. Adetu makes the return. We see that so often over so many years, Sabo.
Yeah.
People grab the docks and just throw themselves desperately off the top tier, hoping that maybe somebody will catch them.
It
rarely happens.
He had it, but the problem was Latin shot him in the back a few times. He couldn't survive that fall after a few pistol shots. A shame. G-Stars, though, doing a good job of keeping up the momentum.
Panzer exchange there. 2-man for each Panzer.
See.
Gstars are getting a lot of kills, but they're not really getting enough up top. That's the key thing. They've had getting one up top every time.
Yeah.
There we go. That could be key. DTS takes
Well-
down the other team's Panzer, so he doesn't get off a shot. They've got 4 in north.
Yeah. That's been the problem all along. I mean, you're seeing Enigma taking out 2, 3, and then the one time 4 members of the Gstars over there. If your guys are all killed out with a Panzer, you're not going to get much base penetration over here. So now
Nice,
this is
DTS,
the
nice.
chance. You're going to see Psy jump down low. Where's he going? I thought he'd go over the hand over hand ladder. Doesn't do
Here we
it.
go. Possible
no
grab.
Neo.
Neo's
Two
got it.
teammates.
Race it
Neo.
home. There is no spoon, Neo. Let's go. Is he going to ski? Nope. down,
Drops
down.
down.
Try to follow him.
He's going to go through the hallway.
I'll ski after him here. Won't be the
All
best
right.
of times,
Could be a
but
risky move. Nice.
it's what G-Stars need. Change the momentum.
Oh.
The Allies
There's a
Azure is
trap.
in position.
Azure. This is not good.
He
Luckily,
needs to
Zio's
move.
there to
They're gonna
back
be right
him up.
behind him.
Oh, no.
Okay, they are bunched up. A Panzer right here would be a
Yeah,
disaster.
Enigma's coming. Enigma's coming.
Oh my god, run.
Watch
oh my
for-
god, Enigma is there!
Oh,
Gets the
man.
kill, there are the documents, Shazam!
But
Picked up
Strango's
Strango,
alive.
race it
Getting shot,
home!
getting shot.
Shut down! Long range, you can't outrun a bullet! Right there is a dead 2 and makes the return!
Aw.
Good game, good night! That's gotta hurt.
Wow.
I need some water.
That was
What a bloody game.
that was huge. Enigma is just dominating right here with the Panzer. He's making, he's not making a whole lot of kills with it compared to DTS over here, who's killed more people with his Panzer. But man, Enigma, he's making the huge game-saving plays. He knows when to fire that thing and when to hold, and this is making all the difference for Gentlemen Esports right here. G-Stars, they're frustrated with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. If they make a time, it's not going to be a great one. And
Nice
that's gonna
reference,
hurt them when
Smoke.
they're 1 point down.
13th Warrior. Good man. Alright. Sorry, Sabo. I get happy when people
It's
make
all
quotes,
you, man.
movie quotes in channel.
It's fun.
It's here I'm saying, my god, they clump up more than we do. Yeah, that was rough. But not over yet. Merlin.
I don't think they expected
They've got
that
time.
Panzer to be behind him, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, they had 5 there, and they got 2 team kills in that situation as well, which is, and it was only an LT alive who picked up the dock. It's not what you want. You want your medics still alive. And limit the team kills, especially at that corridor. It can be very hard. Nice secure, very nice secure though by gMen. Looks like they're pushing for the flag.
G-Men are just
Not gonna have much
rolling in.
resistance here.
Allied Blitzkrieg, I mean, they are just unstoppable here at the moment.
Oh. Flag
Reclaim the
goes
shipping
down.
halls,
Yep.
and now look, now they're going to push
Yep.
Sabo. So back to Helga's hut. A demoralized G-Stars have got to fight the same fight again.
DTS misses the Panzer. Enigma, let's go. 2 kills right there. That leaves Lasher all alone. Walks forward, gets detonated. Looks like Crab is still alive along with Latin for the Gentlemen Esports. Looks like the spawn timer actually worked out very nicely in favor of G-Stars. Not going to happen, though, when you have grenades all up in that hallway. Sai, I think he's the only one left alive over here. That's okay, though. Full team G-Stars coming fresh off the spawn. Only 1 minute and 55 seconds left. It's looking like it's absolutely impossible unless they break through all the way on this one push. This is their last real chance for
There's
this.
Sai. He needs to hold it for 10 seconds. It's a long time. But, well, they got it. All right. Coming up on the 1 minute warning. All right, Sable Lasher, you've got a lockdown on him.
I did. I'm trying to find him again myself. He was sneaking around the other way. No, now he's backed up with the rest of the team over here, walking
This is
through.
it.
They're going south. Lasher gets shot at. I bet that's Punky up there up top. I can't quite tell. You're going to
Yeah,
see
she's been
Sai
playing that hill.
get into a firefight over there.
Strango's
Yeah,
gonna
she's
get
doing a
docked.
nice job on the hill.
Okay, here it is.
This is-
There's
this is
Strango.
great.
Strango, race it home. He's got it.
Watch it, D2.
On his shoulders now. Skiing down. Watch it.
Look at this.
Airstrikes
Skis down the
towards
opposite way.
Allied
You rarely
spawn.
see that.
Little TK right there, but he's
1
got
minute.
it. Strango, come on, go.
Oh, no, this is not the time to be conservative on your play, man.
There's
Strango
only one ahead of
Lieutenant.
him. There's only one ahead of him.
Oh, he's got to be nervous. Oh, hang tight. Here's Latin.
Oh, okay.
Latin has
Here it
made the
is.
clutch returns in the past. Latin can't do
There
it
you
this
go.
time. Strango's
Shut
got
down.
it.
Oh, the Panzer.
What happened?
Enigma
Shut down.
out
Enigma
from
long
the
range
back
Panzer
of the
and Shazam
hallway.
gets the return. Clutch Panzer Faust
Wow.
Fiesta. Oh man, that sucks. You can't escape the heat-seeking Panzer Faust. Bam. Schwaffle.
Oh man,
Oh my god. I can't wait to see the score.
that's about it. That's about it. That's the second time in one half where Enigma saved the documents right there.
He
This
is
time
well
it wasn't
on
a
course.
bunching up situation.
He is well on course to being the acest player of the game. He wants it. All right, there you go.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Oh,
Look at the scores over here.
pulling up right now.
Where is he? Enigma. 27 kills, 13 deaths over there. Just freaking beautiful work. Damage given, 7,100 over roughly a team average of 2,000 damage given for everybody else.
So clearly-
Compare that to DTS, Battle of the Panzers. I mean, he's clearly kicking DTS's butt over here
Clearly, they don't need to
on the
have
Panzer.
NACG at all, do they? I'm just calling Enigma.
Not at all. In fact, he's doing. I expect you're going to see he's doing actually much better than NACG did with wall hack last time around. This guy's rocking at 200% Panzer accuracy. He is making huge shots and big plays, and they're smart plays. That's the thing. He's holding off and only firing his Panzer when it's absolutely going to be critical and necessary. And what doesn't exactly help is the fact that Gstars are doing a great job of clumping up and just getting him these big 3-man, 4-man kills time and time again.
Well, we're going to do a little War Room coverage this time. We have not shown them any love, so we will be heading into the War Room now of the gMen for Crab, Latin, Adetu, Punky, Enigma, and Azure. That being said, the alarm has been sounded, and the gMen and gWomen have a full 10 minutes on the clock. Let's dial in, crack the code. It's the War Room for gMen. Maybe. I see you looking. Uh-oh, we lost him. Sable will be heads down to bring that back.
I'm just not. There they are.
Okay,
They weren't talking.
there we go. There we have it.
Where's their Panzer?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen.
Panzer's dead, man.
Nade cut, Nade.
I'm nading behind you.
Calling for Enigma.
Yeah,
They lose
One
the
is
heavy
pushing.
hitter.
Pickups, guys.
Two
Pickups.
flag still.
Get the
Try to
pickups. Just
revive
rush
the door.
flag. Everyone rush flag.
They're blocking the door. No, there only one at flag. Just get them.
There's the flag. And the spawn.
This is good.
Go north.
Nice.
They're probably full. They're full. There's another one full.
That's 3 full.
Or they spawn different.
Jeez.
Actually, no.
What's the spawn time or type?
I'm gonna go in their spawn and tell you.
Oh, DTS, the first self-kill of the night.
They just spawn 40 exactly.
Ah.
40.
I'm already up.
There's Punky.
You take it?
Punky.
He's gonna come spawn ladder, I think.
Here's the
Good,
battle.
I'm with you, Punk.
Punky with the flag.
The next spawn is 10. So
Might have a grab here. Hold on.
She gets shut down. At D2, backs up.
Got it. Detu's got it. Leap of faith. Shut
Can
down
revive
in trouble.
medic.
Gun
Medic,
down,
medic.
kill.
Oh,
His return.
One medic
Objective is back. Objective is back in position.
Here's Punky, though.
yeah, thank you there.
She's
Yeah.
got a
What's
shot
the
at
score?
this.
10
I don't think anybody knows she's there.
Revenge self kill.
One
No, no,
is
no.
there she goes.
Oh,
They knew anyway.
Oopsie.
Didn't
One
even
else
see
is
you
there.
claimed.
I don't understand that.
RT.
Yeah,
Timeout.
Timeout.
Okay, let's head out of
Is
War
that
Room
an
here for the
active
moment.
strike?
That's an art.
And what is the timeout
All right.
situation? Merlin.
DTS is lagging, but I think he's been lagging pretty much the entire game. I'm not sure if he's not got very good internet or he's sharing his internet. I know if you're sharing internet, it can be
Well,
pretty horrible.
Crab is at 999 as well.
Oh.
So that could be the issue. No, maybe not. I guess we're back and underway.
Interesting. Crab is clearly still lagged out, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see the game is back underway.
I wonder if Gentleman Esports have realized that he's out. I mean, he could have completely lost his connection and therefore be unable to communicate through TeamSpeak at all.
Timeout.
There we go. Now the timeout's called. Crab's still totally lagged out over here. 999. And I've been watching his ping over here. He's just not coming back at all.
All right, so this takes us
to
a little break as we're gearing up, waiting for Crab's return. If you are just joining us tonight, it is Gstars versus Gentleman Esports here on the rematch of the century. It has been a very exciting and fun, blood-filled game with lots of Panzerfausts, thanks to Enigma, who's working hard to earn the Asus MVP. He hasn't earned it yet. He's got to win the game first, but we've got our eyes locked on him for sure. Score is currently 1-0 in favor of
It's not going the way I
gMen.
expected.
But we'll see. I mean, GTS and Squad have a shot here. They dropped the ball in round 2, set 1, could not set a time. And now the G-Stars are racing in to try to get their second point before we head off to MP Base. A very, very different game, map entirely. So, timeout situation. We'll head back in server. Yeah, it looks like, Merlin, we are still awaiting... Is it Crab who timed out? The return of Crab.
Yeah, Crab timed out. He's been booted off the server right now. As you said, Warwick scores 0-1 in favor of Gentleman Esports. This is actually really, really bad for the G-Stars over here, because if they were going to get points at all, I was thinking it was going to be right here on ice. After all, this is where they got the points the last time around in their matchup against the National Owners. You can see that the scores are extremely, extremely close as far as damage given. At the end of round number 1, you saw damage given for G-Stars 14.3 to 14.6 for Gentleman Esports, just slightly higher. That's mostly because of Enigma with these massive, massive Panzer kills. He really hit his stride in round 2, the first half of round 2 anyway, playing amazing defensive Panzer. And we saw a full hold right there in favor of Gentleman Esports, which means G-Stars are now not going to be capable of scoring a point at all. The best they can do is to full hold Gentleman Esports over here and keep the score stationary at 0-1. This is actually a really big deal over here, because if they can't win, then they can't win, and that's going to be very bad. Even if they tie, you're only getting 1 match point, which might effectively keep both teams away from any hope of going into the playoffs. However, G-Stars may need every single point possible should they tie up with Parcher's team, Team Unity, for a playoff position. It's going to come down to each individual match point. Each score you make in the game could be the decider over here. So you don't want to have a whole lot of these tie rounds. You want to 4-0 it every time.
Well, they're going to repause here, so thank you very much. We'll be repausing the game here in 8 seconds, which will bring me back to our command center here tonight. Give a couple shout-outs. Take 6, Atarax, and Vival. Thank you for following the Axis Army. We're very glad to have you here. And there is the timeout yet again.
That was a little slow.
As soon as Crab is back, the game will be back and underway for you. Blanc enjoying the red alert in the background. And I will enjoy my... What color is this? Purple? My purple protein shake of some kind.
I just had one of these.
Good.
All right. Good news. Coming from Adito. As I get spec locked over here. Crab is back on TeamSpeak. This game, I tell you. Crab is back on TeamSpeak, so we expect him to be showing up, coming back into the server any minute now, as we move on with the second half of round number 2. Just once this guy shows up. Interesting point, though. If you take a look at the old scoreboard war, which you're going to see Enigma is now lagged out 999s. Really? So something is going on.
Something's fishy.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
State of Denmark, eh?
You like that?
Considering they're from the Netherlands, though.
It's a good
They
try.
won't be happy.
It doesn't fit the Shakespeare reference.
No, it doesn't fit.
Good try, though, Sabo. Good try, my friend.
Close.
All right. It's been an actually pretty entertaining day. I've had a lot of fun. We're very glad to have you guys here. Our very strong Wolf following our final game of the year. We have a one-day cup coming up on the 5th, sponsored by One Soldier, which is going to be a blast with the same rules as before. You guys get to pick the maps. Merlin has kind of fine-tuned the rules so the cup will move a little faster. We can get to the finals quicker. And then after that, the Aces Alliance Cup here will continue. So we have a lot more RTCW coming up. We'll be heading right into the playoffs here very soon, and you know those matches are going to be amazing, Merlin. The playoffs of this cup should be fantastic.
Yep, the playoffs should be good. Even from the quarterfinals, the first round of playoffs should be quite good. Semi-finals, of course, will be really good. You have 4 very good teams. Whoever makes it there. And I'm not sure how's the draw happening. Is that happening live on the stream?
Yeah, I think we are going to do it live, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's
if you
the plan.
head over to the Aces Cup page, you can see right there. There I am. Oh, there I went. Let's go back. Oh, okay. Oh, there's my stream. Better shut that down, or we'll have streamception. That's no good.
Of course, there's still lots more games going on right here. Group 1 is, in fact, the only group that's officially finished so far. Everybody else is still running behind with a few wild cards thrown in. But according to the schedule, what is it? It's at the 6th, right? January 6th is going to be the first official week of playoff games right after Merlinator, your One More Cup number 9, which we're expecting on the 5th, January 5th, Sunday.
Yep. It should be another good day of 3-on-3. We've had some good fun in the past.
In fact,
the map list has slightly changed. Frostbite's been removed and Ice has come back in.
Interesting.
After some requests for Ice. I think it's fine to have Ice or Frostbite, but having both in the same cup normally just leads to a very Ice Frostbite cup, which is going to be quite boring.
Which is about what we've been seeing here at this cup.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes. You have to try and plan around that.
Yeah, it's the same 2 maps again and again.
Yep.
But, that seems to happen.
I think we'll get some sub and stuff, hopefully.
That seems to happen in most games. Once a game is pretty mature, everybody gravitates towards the same couple of maps. It's usually just a level design and map balance sort of thing. I mean, certain maps are just really, really good. That's, take Ice and Frostbite for Wolfenstein, take the infamous Dust 2 and Counter-Strike. I mean, it's just perfectly balanced, and that's the way you want it for good competitive play.
Well, great news, my friends. It looks like the game is going to be underway. Welcome back. So after that lengthy delay, let's head back into the war room, shall we? Shall we? The G-Men. G-Men war room, let's go, Los.
X-Boys?
It's points 40-10, right?
Well, Japan's are missing.
That was the...
We don't have the spawn time yet.
Man, really?
It's 10.
Yeah, it's 10:40, right?
Mimp.
Or did I right?
Spawn time.
That's how you pronounce your name. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back.
Try to get flag, guys.
Dust it off. Hop in server and have some fun. Wolf is back.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's flag.
You guys have a bad time.
That Lasher went all the way back. Yeah.
Hello, TTS. Got a surprise for you! Gets out a 2-man kill, not the best.
Nice.
But he springs a nice surprise.
This good stuff.
110.
It's 10:40. The last one is full. You give him on full, I think.
Let's hope.
Question is, will this delay affect
all
the
go
momentum
south.
that the G-Men had? Because it can definitely, I mean, they
gonna
were
roll,
rolling
but it's
hard.
not gonna
And
work.
effectively, it's
Even
given
harder to come south with
the
everyone.
G-Stars a chance to reset.
Okay, then you go north.
The guy at south is dead anyway, so
Because
yeah.
we
Like,
need to stop.
But they're not going to lose a point one way or the
One
other.
self.
Right.
At worst, they'll tie this one round.
Homie and Channel rooting for Punky. She's got her own cheerleading squad.
We got it.
Fight for the flag. Oh my god. Get it. Yes. But it looks like they missed the RT.
Bad timing.
They got it, but now they got to defend it for 20. And there's DTS. Hello!
That flag needs to go.
12 seconds. Hold it.
We put one going for the dock.
Gotta hold it. And we have a
managed to
grab.
sneak.
Wow, it's fucked up this spawn.
And we have somebody.
Azure.
Looks like somebody might be lagged out.
Oh!
Where are you?
I'm through.
He managed to get through.
There's one north, one LT door now.
He's got it.
Alright, race it home.
Low.
Outside.
Keep on going. There's one from north.
One is south. Two south. I killed him.
He brings it home now. 2-0 lead for the gMen. Inside.
all
Right
clear.
through into the heart, and that is it. All right, let's head out of War Room tonight. Pull up your scores, and I will update the scoreboard here. That is a 2-0 lead for the gMen, who are now going to be heading to MP base. All right, Merlin, go ahead.
That was a really nice run. I mean, he got up top, snuck up north around. I think he snuck through main gate. I'm not 100% certain how he got there. But he went up top, and they just spawned. And he really had to just make the decision: do I stay here and make it be a distraction, or do I just go for it? And he literally just jumped south, dodged DTS Panzer, went like past his face, and there was a medic on the wall who couldn't finish him off. So yeah, he got away, and that's sometimes how it goes. You know, if you, especially on ice, you can jump down into north. That's why you see people jump down, because you can get away. But obviously you can get killed like the instant you jump, which we do see quite often. So yeah, I mean that's a 2-0 lead now, and I think this is probably a favourable map for Gstars. I've got to be honest. You know, they have played RTCW a lot more. Base, as much as it is an ET, it's very difficult to know where you should be standing. It's more about holding non-stop flows of attack rather than you can be moving. You have to defend the northeast, you have to be in position, and that can be quite hard for an ET team, which is used to not really holding position so much, more like they spawn, they shoot their enemy, they throw their nade, and then they kill themselves. And that's generally how ET is played. So we'll see. This could be very different.
Yeah, it's a very different game right here on MP base. As you said, you typically sacrifice the first radar station, barely even mounting a defense on it, and then hold the position against wave after wave after wave of offensive push. And once you start to break up that defense, that's when things really fall apart. It's all about planting dynamite out both, not just one, not just bomb site A or B, but both of the radar stations over here. But also, Merlinator, interesting news. Since the score is currently 0-2, you know what that means. The Gstars cannot win this game. The best they can possibly do is to hope for a 2-2 tie, which means they'll only be getting one match point. And Gentlemen will also get a single match point. That ties both teams for the number 3, number 4 position at the end of this one.
I'm not sure if other results are taken into account, but
well, they are only if there's a tie. It's your score, your match scores.
Because gMen did get a round off of Unity.
Right, and that could be a real big deal when we see Gstars turn around later on and play against Team Unity. So they're not totally out of it yet, but it's kind of bad news for both teams, because again, the best either of them can, well, the best Gstars can hope for is a tie. If Gentlemen take a single point, though, then that's really going to seal the deal. That's going to put them up there in playoff territory, where they've got a shot, they've got a chance. Something could happen.
All right, so MP base, Communique, very, very, very different map than MP Ice. Rarely played, unless you're outside. Rarely played outside of North America, and generally maligned and hated. But I love it. Always like this
map. It's a great map.
And we are underway. So can the fortunes of the Gstars change? Down to the best they can hope for now, Sabo, is to tie the game. They can't win it. They can tie it. Let's take a look. DTS and the Gstars on the Allied push, and go for a map restart. Okay. That was like a bad date.
That was strange. I guess they read it up too early. I don't know. The pressure's all going to be on the Gstars. They're going to be spawning off as allies, so it's up to them to set the time. I mean, we saw them get full held right there on round number 2 on ice. This is a map that does favor them a lot more, but again, they're stuck on offense over here. I don't know. I find that when you are initially running on offense, it leads to more risky tactics. You can't really take your time because every second presumably could count. Once you switch, if you're just trying to beat the time, well, then you know exactly what you're up against. If you get in there, you can take your time because, hey, I've got an extra minute. All I got to do is beat this one time. You can play a little bit more conservatively. So we'll see. Momentum is clearly, currently, in favor of Gentlemen Esports over here with their mixed ET RTCW lineup, but anything can and will happen right here. Still waiting on Neo to ready up. Looks like everybody's pings are good right now. And we'll be underway in just a moment, Warwick.
Yes, there it is. There it is. Prepare to fight. Good luck, have fun, being exchanged. DTS again and squad for Gstars on the Allied offensive fight. All right. Sabo, you've got the call. Here come the Gstars rolling in. Take it away, Commander. You know what? Yeah, take it away.
Right.
A little war room here in a bit.
Okay, sounds good. Watching the Gstars over here. I'm kind of keeping my eye on DTS over here. He's going to create a little distraction. Running through the tunnels here. Takes out a Dito before he himself gets killed by Enigma. It's a 2-man Panzer kill down in the tunnels. This is why you stay away from those tunnels whenever possible. Gstars, I think they were just trying to be sneaky. That's okay, though, because we already got a yellow light and a red light. That's going to be Lasher, Engineer, planning that in station number 2. No surprise right there. Yep. No axis around to defend it. And you're going to see Warwick, the typical strategy of the Gstars, is running out the top door.
Nice facial from Enigma. Got a nice view of that Panzerfaust right there, slamming in to the hallways and shutting down. Yeah. Shutting down 1 or 2 of the Allied push. Enigma on the hot tin roof finishes the job with the pistol. Now waiting to take the shot long range. South radar station is down. And DTS opens up. He knows where Enigma is, but cannot connect. However, Enigma gets the kill and says, hey, DTS, you gonna lob one at me? Try this on for size. Shuts him down.
Yeah, that's more a question of positioning right there. I think with where DTS was standing, there's really no choice. Once he reveals himself with that Panzer shot, a Panzer anywhere is going to take him out. The good news is Gstars responded on not the clump. Now, Warwood, she got a nice push and medic train coming out onto the top base over here. Well, it was, yeah. Crab, though. Sole survivor for gMen, just doing a fine job of holding this stuff down. Looks like everybody's going to get gibbed out, killed out, and where did they go? They're all dead, tapped out. 13 minutes on the clock, and Gstars shut down on that push.
He took a little dip. All right, Merlin, what are you seeing so far here for the Gstars push?
Well, I'm seeing some reasonable pushes and nice crossfires from gMen, if I've got to be honest. I have noticed quite a weak point in the gMen team is the guy on spawn, Azure. He's not playing spawn how most RSW people will play spawn, and that's killing out every spawn, making sure you get your artillery down. He was staying alive, like on full at R2, just to distract them. So like maybe pushing over spawn would be quite a good way of trying to take this.
Oh, man.
Wall of bullets.
Yeah, that was kind of painful to watch. I watched Psy from his point of view. He came out trying to do a nice little medic train over there. Looked like he actually missed the first time around. The medic train just could not survive. The entire team gets killed out. Finally, with Azure sealing the deal with a final grenade.
This approach just
is ugly.
It's the traditional way to go, but it's just not working out for them. And
yeah, but you need more
here
pressure.
We go. See, look,
that's the thing.
They're going to change it up. They're coming low. Down by the effing fire truck.
The whole team.
Here we go. Here's something cooking now. As I said, they realize it ain't working. Here comes Lasher, Engineer, pliers in hand. Okay, but standing in his way is Punky. Shuts her down.
There we go.
All right, Lasher, it's on you. Wait, hang tight. Here's Latin.
Oh, Latin doesn't see it, though.
Gun down. What? Interesting. Okay.
Did he tap out?
He did.
Yeah. Why?
I guess
maybe
he
got
felt
killed out. I don't know.
He was surrounded, alone, and well, here they come again.
He got killed. He got killed by Adetto and just tapped out straight away.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So he's respawned. He's under the bridge. He's coming again with 2 medics. So he's got backup this time. He was by himself last time.
It seemed like a medic may have been able to make it up there.
All right, here we go. Here's something
Lasher.
now. Wait, hang tight.
In
Inside.
the station.
Green light, green light, green light. Lean
There
down.
it is.
Get it
There it
done.
is.
You've got one job. Lasher makes it happen. Bam! Eats a grenade
Yeah.
right there from Azure.
Diffusing. He's diffusing.
But no, Neo says,
Neo's there
not
to
gonna
save the
happen.
day.
Shuts down
Hang
the
tight.
engineer.
Battle inside. I don't
Okay.
think there's another engineer in
That's the
position.
end.
Close range Panzer.
None.
Well played. And Enigma can't do it with the
There are
Panzer
2
foul.
engineers.
So,
Second
in
wave's
just
coming.
a moment.
They only need
detail.
to touch. It's so close.
detail.
One
comes
tick
around the
away.
corner.
Here comes the engineer.
oh.
Lean down. Can't do it.
Oh.
A moment too late. The time is set to
That was
4:41.
the final second. Wow, Adito, I mean, if he was just a half a second sooner, he probably had that. Just like you said, he needed that last little tweak, last little clip with the old players over
one
there.
more.
Could not do it. 4:41. Merlin Hater, that's actually a pretty good time on a map like Base, which is a real war of attrition sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a good time. The second they changed it up, exactly what we were just saying, it wasn't working. They were doing the standard attacks.
Yeah.
They were getting held up at northeast. The second they changed it up, gMen didn't have anything to reply. They were all over the place. They weren't obviously are not used to playing this map. They did say before the game they haven't played this map so much in SW, and it really worked. They had 3-4 guys in the inner steps getting through the tunnel quite often, and the second Lasher had some backup. He was easily in there and managed to get the diner down. I mean, the 5-minute time is pretty much the edge of good, if you know what I mean. That's a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
This will be a very critical round for the Gstars here as they try to hold. So in this round, we're going to take a listen to them on the Axis defense to see how they respond. Because if they can just hold for 4:41, they'll get the point, and then they can do it all over again and tie the game up, and that's the best they can hope for. But that would be a strong result for them in this situation where it looks like early on, Sabo, they were going to be swept.
Yeah, absolutely. I fully expect a point right here to go in favor of the G-Stars over here. All they have to do is hold off for 4 minutes and 41 seconds. And this is a team that's played base a lot. They're an all RTCW team over here. And the real question is, well, there's 2 real challenges. How long can you hold the top base over there? How well can you hold it? And also, how quickly can you rotate? Because inevitably, one team may opt to do that full tunnel push over there. And if you can't shut it down with a quick Panzerfaust, if DTS can't save the day in one fell swoop, the question is how quickly can you rotate around and mount a defense to stop people from getting up top? You just got to stop that engineer, prevent any dynamite from getting planted in station number 1. We'll find out in a few seconds because the match begins now.
gMen have got to beat the time. They do it, they secure the win. But the G-Stars stand in their way, and we're going to crack the code back to the war room tonight. Now for the Axis defense. Sabo, G-Stars. Let's take a listen.
Try for Panzer on bridge.
Radio silence. Tracking Lasher.
Don't block there, don't block there.
Can I get an ammo attack? How many, Neo?
Nah, Deto's down. He done the fucking...
Oh, I'm down at lower R1, I need a medic.
Guys, there's one through low. There's one gone low. He's coming up to R1
Guys,
now.
Lieutenant coming up lower radar 1 now.
Just one of you switch. Don't need all of you.
One is planting R2 now.
Someone check bridge.
Is anybody
guys.
watching North?
Checking radar 1.
Kill him, someone kill him. Don't just watch him, someone kill him. Don't just let him sit
Station
there.
2.
Engineer.
Oh,
With Enigma.
Here comes Adito.
He's out,
Dead.
but
He's
something
naked
is
himself.
through under.
Panzer's tunnel.
I need someone north. Okay, yeah.
I'll let that Panzer get spawn kill.
There's one below the bridge, Neo, behind you.
I'm down.
Die. Oh, someone please.
Can hear DTS's
He's down there
frustration.
somewhere, Si. I don't know where though.
South radar's down. 1 more to go.
Right, I've got the Panzer. I'm northeast now. No one's watching tunnel. Someone needs to watch.
I'm on tunnel.
I'm in northeast.
Strike northeast. Strike from lower.
You are listening to the Axis defensive Gstars.
Northeast is clear.
They're coming now. Coming.
Nice.
Good meal.
That was nice.
Yeah, wait.
Need a pack at northeast if possible. Yeah, I'll give you one.
DTS only got 1 kill there, but I think he got 3 gibs as well, so it was nice.
Yeah, he gibbed them
Bloody
all.
get that. There's one here.
Don't need the northeast connection.
There's an NG at the
Look where DTS is standing now.
Not sure. Check lower.
Where's
Sneaky.
he at?
So
Yeah, so keep an eye on
Station
lower. I'll tell you when
2.
they're coming northeast.
And he's peeking. He's going to tell.
Incoming northeast. 1 medic now. 1 medic now. Coming northeast.
You hear him calling because he's
Okay.
watching from behind. Wisely doesn't fire. Boom! Nice.
He's on the left
Didn't work
side.
though.
They're all coming
Think you
northeast.
got
Get
it.
your crossfire up now, guys. They're all coming northeast.
On the shot
Nice
lower.
communication.
You see, he got information for the team.
Yep.
Give the NGs.
Give.
2 minutes.
Check lower, Panzer. Panzer's lower, Lasher. He's on a spawn probably.
Very critical round for the Gstars here. They want to
Here comes
stay in the
Enigma.
game. They need to do it.
Guys, 1 coming through.
There's 2
There's the
northeast.
You
Panzer.
go first, Strango.
Panzer 5.
Not
Northeast.
This is chaos.
Need 1 pack.
Yeah. I need a pack as well if you can.
Northeast is clear.
Yeah,
well,
just don't take
charging.
too long getting your positions up there, guys.
Be ready for an
You
R1
watching
push
from the
shortly.
Bridge of Death to the Tunnel of Doom.
Guys, don't get in your positions. Don't all sit there like that. Get
Thank
in your
you.
positions.
That's a
Better
good
to
call
clear.
because they are
There's one
coming.
there, northeast.
The pain train is coming. Strango harassing.
Oh, look at this.
Better to
Strango.
all of them. All of them. If you shoot off
Here they come. Here
tunnel
they
now,
come. Here they come. Racing in.
Shoot it.
Panzer's 5. Get crossfire up. Coming now.
I'm down at bridge. Shot me from there.
Somebody check
They're
lower.
coming in now. They're coming now. Medic.
Heavy
Hard
push.
push. Hard push. Hard
Oh,
push. Here
boy,
comes the
this is
engineer.
it.
Hang tight. Hang tight.
Engineer.
Uh-oh.
We need an engineer.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you're going to see a plant. You're going to see a
Uh-oh.
plant.
Uh-oh.
I'll go into you.
Oh,
Not gonna have enough time.
Green
40
light.
seconds.
It's down.
oh no.
You got to
They don't have
disarm.
an NG. They don't have an NG, so...
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Dating it. Commander.
That is that.
Not going to happen.
Let's head out of War Room,
Very
and
nice
just
first
like
time.
that, the G-Men come in, they persist. They keep on and keep on,
Wow.
and they get it done. It's going to be a GG. That tower is going down in flames, and that's a 3-0 score. Bam and Shazam. 7
see that?
seconds left on the clock at 4:41, or 4:33 rather.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think with a minute and a half left, I would have and they didn't have any pressure on them with a minute and a half left. They only had to hold off 1 push,
No.
and it just didn't happen. They only had 2 guns on northeast really shooting, and when you got 2 shooting again, and when the Panzer gets taken out, you need 4 guns, and they only had 2,
Yeah.
and they just got
Yeah,
overrun
they
so
were
quickly.
completely overrun on that top little base connector. Once the team was killed out, there's literally no defense, no fight for radar station number 1. They had an easy plant, and I think they were down to the last 15 seconds or so. I mean, if they were just held off for a little bit longer, it never ever would have worked. And then Gstars again failed by not having an engineer right there. I don't know if maybe somebody forgot to tap out.
So that-
respawn as an engineer, whatever happened,
That is
cost them
officially
big.
the end of the game. Now, every point does matter.
3-0.
3-0 so far. It could be 3-1, 4-0. Every point will essentially matter, but this has been a victory here tonight for the G-Men. Gentlemen Esports, get it done. We'll spend this time, Sabo, because it's kind of garbage time. Let's take a listen. Head back to the War Room and listen to the G-Men on the Allied push.
Nice plant.
Planting.
Very quiet.
2 guys on northeast. I could use some ammo.
Gun check spawn.
I know where crab jeep.
Bench shot. Yeah, I was already at one.
They
Just
just
go
spawn
there.
like it's 8
Go,
8 of
go.
9. You know.
Great comms, though,
Go,
on
go
both
there.
sides.
Like,
Just
not organized at all.
shit. 1 full.
Yeah, G-Star's
Backing
defense
It's
is
9 like
broken.
fake. Let's see.
If gentlemen pushed right now, they would have had it. They missed their chance.
Oh.
Oh.
Lasher
Enigma though tries to say,
Never mind.
Lasher's
waiting
got
too
a
long,
pistol
we're
out, but he's
I'm waiting for the BF to shot
Just
it.
push yourself, go. That.
It's 9.
Enigma
It's
round.
full
Sensor
of
is
killing
alive.
button.
939?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe 10.
What a bridge.
There's one at R2.
We're at bridge now.
He's dead. Spawn is
Yeah,
8.
it's 8.
It's 8.
then.
Yeah, or he's full.
Enigma's in the tunnel.
Fuck.
No.
Single panzer kill.
Full.
Yeah, I had one full as well. I think
Every
it's
time, the guy, I turn around and he's there. So
Go, go, go. Go, so go, quick, they're spawning soon.
Nice. Somebody blew
No,
up
we
the
need to go
barrel.
together,
That could have been
guys.
bad.
We're swapped too much. As self.
Yeah, we're split up too much. Just
We're
wait.
split up. Wait for each other.
Just wait. Gonna wait for backup.
And then
Push them
attack.
now, we're gonna get them on spawn, so just wait.
I don't know what G-Stars are doing. You see a whole bunch of members of the G-Stars moving up towards Radar
Check-
Station
check-
number 2,
check the
taking a
corners
very
for Panzer.
aggressive
All clear.
defense. DTS watching behind, nice.
except that
All
one.
clear.
In here, kind of a
Wait,
celebratory mood, and
Let's
tonight
push
for
it.
gMen. Well-deserved victory for them.
Down the stairs, guys.
Well, that was just funny. That was Punky there. She walked out the door. The second an
down,
artillery
he's
strike
inside
came
the
down,
earth.
shut her down.
So much for checking all the corners.
Behind you, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Supervert, for helping out Victor. I know that sometimes people struggle with Twitch.
I'm still with him. Full? No, he's not full, never mind.
Oh, it's 8. Yeah, one is always pushing down to the rear left too.
Yeah, I'm getting him now.
It's like Fobs and...
Don't push.
Such a
Punky, just
long
Just wait.
timer on base. Like, oh my god, we've already been at this for a
Always
while.
one
That's
in the
11
box,
minutes
always
remaining.
one.
I'm behind you, Clever. I'm gonna go with you.
That's part of the reason people don't play it, because a full hold is just
It's-
brutal.
That's a nightmare.
Oh, there's 3 of them in the box room.
Oh, this
We
could
push
be
now,
it.
We got this.
Gentlemen Esports breaking through up top.
Spawning soon, Azul.
Yeah, I know
Nice
it's 8.
jump from
Medic train in the
Adensu.
box room.
Well played. Comes
I
around.
love that.
Oh,
Makes some revivals.
wow.
What
That's
a
a
champ,
pincer
what a
move
pro.
right there. Look at this.
He's
They've got
Green-
this. They've got
green light.
this.
It might not have an inch, right?
It's
We have
your
dynamite
Coming
plants.
in.
Oh,
with the red
Len-
light. Oh, it's over. It's
Oh, now
over.
one. Inside R1.
They have NG.
We have already planted.
Yeah, do they have
Is it
NG?
defusing or
No,
what?
they plant.
G-Stars do not have an engineer. It's not going to happen.
They
know,
haven't
man.
got the inch, right?
Doesn't look like they have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we'll
got
head
it.
out
I
of
got
war
it
room
right
here
Oh, here comes
tonight.
two.
So
Oh,
they
wait,
didn't
wait.
know I was there.
Lasher
They're coming now.
and
Yeah,
Neo.
they don't
No
have
time.
It's too late for them.
But they got
No
two
time.
engineers. If both of them get on it, maybe. Nope.
Well played.
Well played.
all right. Out of war room 434.
Wow, 434.
Merlin, we're heading pretty quick to a 4-0 sweep.
Yeah, it looks like. They can do it though. They did do it last time and around this time. But yeah, it looks
G-Stars
to be
set
over.
441 last time.
Yeah, so
Not
it's
quite as
possible.
good. Yeah,
They just
exactly.
keep in mind that it wasn't working how they were doing it the first 3 minutes of their attack. Maybe just try
Right.
a low or a tunnel push very early.
You know what I would almost expect, and I'd be really concerned about if I were the Gentleman Esports, is a first push, ignoring station number 2. The first push, everybody running through the tunnel just like that, taking station number 2. I know Gentleman Esports tried that, didn't work out so well, but I think G-Stars might be able to pull that thing off. Everybody runs straight to station number 1, blows that one, and then takes 2. Why? Because 2 is an easy one to take. It's a ballsy move, but at this point, I mean, what else? What do they have to lose?
Yep, nothing to lose. Just try and go for the point.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, G-Stars aren't completely out of this competition yet. They still have to play against Team Unity, the All-American team led by Team Captain Parcher. And if the G-Stars can take a win, then I'd have to look at the brackets. They might still have a chance at getting into the consolation bracket. Or possibly even getting into the full-on bracket.
Strangos is not happy about the outcome of this. He's like, I'm glad this is almost over, so I can not play this horrible game. Well, I've been there with frustration, but don't bag on Wolf.
Yeah.
It's one of the best games ever.
Oh, he did correct himself and say, playing horrible at this good game.
Okay.
Oh,
well, thank you,
okay.
Strangos. Good save. Good save.
Well, we'll find out what's going to happen right here. Time to beat is 4:34 with the G-Stars on offense. There it is.
Yep.
The word is fight. And which way are they going? Looks like we've got a 3-man push with Engineer Strango, all making their way through the tunnel. So yeah, they're going to try it out. And Strango's hiding in the corner. You're going to see an airstrike being called up top. And the Engineer leads the charge, gets shot down, and still alive. I think a medic can revive him. Yes. Neo also going to be a...
Ooh.
No, Neo's going to be the Engineer right here. Look at these guys.
Whoopsie there.
They're in.
2-man team kill on the last drop of an artillery.
Oh,
Really
man.
unfortunate.
And that was the Engineer. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. What's happening over there at the other radar station? Station number 2. Did they get the plant?
They haven't got the plant down yet. They are pushing right in now. Lasher's on the case. He's dropping down the
He's
dynamo.
got it.
We do have Azure who is playing on spawn for
Oh.
gMen as an NG, so he might go and disarm that.
Now Neo
I'll take a look.
was
I'll make
being...
sure that doesn't happen.
He just killed out. It's not
respawned.
going to happen.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Neo Engineer was trying to play the lower
Nice push,
strategy by going Axis spawn. That didn't happen.
Allies have control of northeast.
Oh, Lasher
South
in the box
tower's
room.
down.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at
got a
this.
revive.
All right,
Here's
hi
Cy
Lasher.
and Lasher.
Oh,
Double
no.
team.
Oh,
Lasher comes
no.
around. Oh, no. Gets killed. And gibbed out. Look at this. Medic's not going to be able to get the revive on the Engineer.
Oh, big
That is
Panzer
a
from
shame.
DTS. That's 3-man spawn kill. That's 3 out for full.
But
Well
the question
played.
is,
We'll
where's the
give him a
Engineer?
little Shazam. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Shook the war room all the way from here.
All right, Lasher, Engineer. He's coming up top. 2:20 on the clock. This really could be it right here. G-Stars Lasher comes up. Top base.
All
in.
right, there you go.
Station
Never say
number
die.
1,
Never
yellow
say
light.
quit.
Oh, look at this.
Flyers
G-Stars
out,
setting
red
up a
light.
solid defense.
Good man.
The next question is, what about the Engineer? Azure is the man to watch for Gentleman Esports. This is the only person who can make the difference right
Crossfire
here.
is set
and he's
up.
over at the wrong station.
It's going to be hard, yeah. Practically impossible. So, I'm going to go ahead and say
No.
that some
Yeah,
pride has
he's
been
backing up.
saved here at the very end for the G-Stars this evening.
Oh, here he comes.
That's it.
No, too late.
2:55.
Time set 2:55. There's a point. 3-1, and we see essentially a repeat of that national owners game. 3-1 in favor of Gentleman Esports. G-Stars not going to get the point right here, but it's not completely over for them. They still need to play Team Unity in their Week 3 match, and we'll see what happens later on. I heard some rumors that they might have been playing later today, but they're going to back off on that, and Team Unity versus G-Stars for Week 3 will be scheduled at a later time.
All right. Well, congratulations then, as it were, to the G-Men here, Gentlemen Esports, who, no matter what you call them, are still able to win. And as you said, Sable, I think that was the same result. Was it not 3-1 in their previous meeting?
Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, it was.
So congratulations to them. I would say the Asus player of the game, the Asus MVP, should certainly go to Enigma, who was just the hammer of doom, who really just made the G-Stars suffer time and again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was very well played. And just looking at the stats, which are in my comment,
Okay,
gents,
perfect. Yeah, pull those up.
Enigma got the highest damage by a small margin, about 1,300 damage over DTS. Most kills. Oh no, second most kills. Strango got more kills than him.
Pull this up right
it
now.
does seem slightly on Gstars' side in terms of stats.
It's
So,
very, very close, yeah.
like if you look at damage given, they gave a bit more damage.
Right.
They've got better damage efficiency. They've got slightly less kills. The kills couldn't be really closer. 5 kills in it. The gives are pretty close if I just look at that, adding them up quickly. So it really could have gone either way. I can sort of understand why Strango